Hi, this is Brenda Selden, and today I'm going to teach you how to thank your anxiety and send it on vacation. This is a little simple spiritual tool that I created for myself during a time when I was going through a rough period, and for many months I felt like one big ball of anxiety, and if I wasn't in a fetal position, then somebody was pushing me not to be in a fetal position. But anyway, I remember I still had to work and had a call from a client who asked me to help them with their home that was inhabited by very negative spirits. And I ascertained that, and I made an appointment with her. And on my way driving to her place, I realized that being filled with anxiety was not going to help me clear the place of ghosts. It wasn't going to help me be clear. It wasn't going to help me be grounded. So I thought to myself, what can I do? And I'm driving along, and I thought to myself, okay, there's a part of me, a part of Brenda, that's the anxiety. And in my head, I reached out to her, and in my mind, I saw her. She looked exactly like me. And I started to say to her, Brenda, thank you so much. I know that in a way, your anxiety, bringing it up over and over again is your way of worrying about me and of letting me know, Brenda, did you take care of this? Did you take care of that? So much was going on during that time. And so actually I started to feel compassion for her. I mean, can you imagine this aspect of yourself that is holding all that for you? And so I said to her, you know what? You've been doing a really good job. You've kept me on my toes because, I was so worried about everything. And I've actually gotten a lot taken care of. So guess what? We don't need to be in this high state alert anymore. So I said, guess what? You're going on vacation. And in my mind, I created this whole scenario. You're going on vacation. Here's a ticket. Here's a ticket for a world cruise. I want you to have fun. I want you to eat great food. I want you to lay by the pool. I want you to just go take in all the shows. And I just said to her, you deserve this because you've really done a great job, but now I'm good. And so I next pictured a room there was a door that said entryway to cruise ship. And I opened it up. I gave her a big hug, and I could feel even this version of myself that was so anxious. She even was like relaxing and smiling. And what I always say is that our emotions are messengers. And so once they give us the message, they can move on. It's really a part of ourselves that holds on to the anxiety, to the sadness, to the anger. And there's so many ways to work with this. And let me tell you, when I was done and I gently moved her through the door and said goodbye, I could see her in my mind. She was in the waiting room. That's how wherever your imagination takes you, because actually it's through your imagination that you're working with this energy aspect of yourself. And the thing is, like, you can enjoy it and however it comes out. So I just saw her in the waiting room on a couch, reading a magazine, eating chocolate, which is what I would do. So there's so many ways to work with this. It could be anxiety. It could be anger. With anger, maybe you might find that this part of you that's always angry, it's maybe this part of you that feels like other people are taking advantage of you. I need to protect you. That may just go way beyond what's really necessary. And you could even talk to that part of yourself and say, I know you're trying to protect me. I know you're watching out for my interests. But this way is not working out. This way is really causing more harm. It's causing more problems in our relationship. So I really appreciate it. Thank you for making me aware that I feel this way about other people or situations. Now I'm going to find a middle ground, how to deal with it. And again, say, oh, you must be really tired, takes so much energy to be angry all the time. So here you go. And it could be anything. It could be like, just go on vacation, go on a road trip, take a break. And I was thinking about this, the other day, that sometimes we have a hard time. I mean, this allows us to not to make ourselves feel bad, like saying, Brenda, stop it. Don't be anxious all the time. Or why are you so angry? And making ourselves feel bad. And instead, it's creating this, it's really connecting to this aspect of ourselves that isn't our core self. It's a created, temporary, energetic self that we keep expressing. And we can deal with it in such a way that, almost like a parent, like seeing and saying, I love you, thank you, I can see what you're trying to do for me, but I appreciate it, but now I'm good, or, I'm going to try this in another way. But in the meantime, I appreciate you, and here you go, take a break, go on vacation, go on a road trip. And if, for instance, in my case where I sent my anxious self through a doorway, and she stayed there. I could see it. Then my imagination just continued. I could see her in that room with the door closed, and she was doing well. And when that happened, I just felt a relief. I felt good. I felt like I had addressed it, and there was a release. And it was much easier to then just come back into balance. And when I reached my client's house, I could feel it. I didn't have this extra layer to contend with. So, for instance, there are times when we can't just even feel that little bit of release. So a thought came to me that you can ask them to walk through the door. So the door is that boundary, liminal boundary between your space and the other space, different energetic spaces where this aspect of yourself is being removed to another space. So not right by you, not where there's like a little bit of distance. So if you feel like this aspect of yourself then comes right back out and doesn't want to go, you can even take a timer on your phone. And you can say, okay, how about we try a minute break? And you have this aspect of yourself going into the room, taking a minute break. And if they come through, say, great, you did great. And you can keep doing it a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, telling them what a good job they're doing. I think it's a way, it's working with yourself in a kind way, in a compassionate way. Also, it's also kind of a little fun. You're not bearing down on yourself and saying you're such a bad person. Why can't you control yourself? Why can't you get it together? So whenever you need this, just go ahead, send your anxiety on vacation, send your anger on vacation, send your fears, just send your sadness. Sometimes it's understandable to have these feelings, but we kind of know when, like we go from feeling to just getting stuck in the feeling where there's no forward motion. There's no time limit on that, of course, but I think we can know when you're starting to get stuck, and that's when you can use this. And again, the nice thing about this is you could do it while driving. You could do it while you're with people and you feel like, the anxiety is starting to come back on, or the anger, the fear, or whatever it is. You can do it anywhere, anytime, because it's a tool that's within you. And the whole process is really quick. And so I suggest you try it. And please feel free to leave in the comments if you did and any results. I'd always love to hear from you. And if this video was helpful, please subscribe, please like, please share and comment. Thank you very much.